Well, he's the owner of the consensus best knockout of 2018 against Chan Sung Jung. That came with 1 second to go in the 5th and final round. Yair Rodriguez back on the Ruby round.
Yair Rodriguez is a guy that since winning the Ultimate Fighter Latin America has earned five Performance of the Night bonuses in 7 fights. Every time that he fights, it's very exciting. He's very skilled. He can do it all. He went out to Chicago after the show, lived with Izzy Martinez, learned wrestling, learned to speak English, just developed an overall game of mixed martial arts to put himself in a position where he could one day fight for a UFC championship.
And it's fortunate that he was able to work out his differences with the UFC, because one thing I will say without a doubt, he deserves to be in the biggest show in the sport, and Yair Rodriguez very much a factor here in this featherweight division. Yair Rodriguez has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that eye.
It's unbelievable, because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Yair Pantera Rodriguez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Diego Lopes.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway.
Good.
Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, of course, by way of Chihuahua, Mexico. Here is the man who has put the UFC on the map in Mexico, the wildly entertaining Yair Rodriguez. He does everything well, but the wrestling and the grappling has caught up with the striking. Unorthodox striker with finishing instincts in all areas of mixed martial arts. Yair Rodriguez once again on the cusp of featherweight contention.
Clean punch.
Well, that nose isn't going to be able to take too many more as he doubles up on the jab there.
So good to watch MMA evolve and watch guys now fight the ankle jab.
And there's that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one, too.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast. And you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you've got to always be on high alert, because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times, it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Back and forth we go.
Oh, nice takedown defense. job getting out of that clinch position.
Oh, nice land there by Yair Rodriguez, DC. There are so many different layers and dynamic strikes in the arsenal of Yair Rodriguez. The opposition just never knows what's coming. Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no windup, so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight.
Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Succumb to the submission there, but he escapes and gets back to his feet. Very nice. Nice 1-2 combination there. Rips the body there. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch.
He checked that last one.
The takedown is not there. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, that's bone on bone. Nicely done with the high kick. Outstanding job finding a place for that knee. Takedown defense holds up.
Now they separate.
Nice execution on the teep.
Oh, nice. That one stuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. That flying knee to the head landed.
So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up for him.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back, and understanding not to allow his opponent to get going on his takedown finishes.
Under a minute to go. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. And he connects with the punch there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Rodriguez gets hit and hard with that big overhand. Just missed on the front kick there.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Missed with that attempt. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, they're stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Pulls out for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh! Huge kick to the head. So Rodriguez continuing to manage distance beautifully tonight. He's got his kicking game on point.
He's so long. So Yair uses those kicks to not only brutalize you, but to maintain space. He's a well-rounded mixed martial artist. He's really improved in the wrestling, but ultimately, the kicking game will always be what defines Yair.
Oh, nice job to block that punch. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Oh, that even hurts to watch. Huge kick to the body. Big knee there. Not much behind the takedown offering there. Beautifully timed and place kick there by Rodriguez.
Back in the clinch, look for takedown. He's very good at changing levels when he can get to this clinch position and get in close. Oh, nice inside kick. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Signs of bruising now on that left thigh. Nice. Nicely done. Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Doubled up on the jab there. Nicely done by Rodriguez. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Oh, straight punch. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target.
Oh, nice level change. He passes to half.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, attempted to go for the leg now.
Oh, it's getting very, very deep. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and stuck it underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
This pace is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar. Punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Rodriguez is in half guard. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you got to like the output on display here. Blood dripping now from the lip, and the horn sounds on round 2. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight.
Oh, he hurt it bad. Oh.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of...
Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight.
That heel hook looks tight. He cannot allow his opponent to get space, though, if he wants to finish the fight.
Oh, somehow he gets out.
He gets out and he goes right on the offense. He's trying to sub him.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Massive shot from the top. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. He passed the half guard.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Getting him out here. Oh, he got to his spot.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. Oh, he flats him on his back now.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
He's got to be careful here.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Just misses with the jab there. All right, champ, starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Well, clearly his leg is hurt, and now you see him starting to limp a little bit, champ.
Yeah, he's starting to limp from the leg damage. He's been beat up, but his opponent told us, he goes, this guy does not check kicks very well. He does not do a good job of recognizing those types of attacks. He's taking full advantage of it.
Oh, roundhouse kick.
He's real tricky when he throws these head kicks over and over again. Nice punch to the head.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. That'll do it! El Pantera, Yair Rodriguez has done it!
What a performance!
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 30 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Yair El Pantera Rodriguez.
All right, so congratulations are in order, certainly to Yair Rodriguez. Mike Valley has really worked wonders with this young man, and he's certainly still on the right side of 30, entrenched in the featherweight top 10. And I